For some reason, I have been filming all my videos at night. I don't really know why, so I guess I apologize if you're not a fan of that, but if you are, then okay, so yeah. Welcome back to my channel, Draco the Dragon. So in today's video, I will be giving you guys some tips and pointers for how to convince your parent. My first tip is to create a slideshow or write an essay or something along those lines, just to showcase everything that you know and that you have done research and that you have everything it takes to have a bearded dragon. Because if you are a kid and you want a bearded dragon, then if you don't have enough funding for a bearded dragon, or if you don't have, the right space, everything you need for a bearded dragon, then do not get one. But if you do have the right stuff, then these tips will help. So the first tip is to, like I said, create a slideshow or a presentation, a slideshow or any type of presentation, like an essay or just something to showcase everything that you know about a bearded dragon and like what your parents or whoever you're trying to convince to let you have a bearded dragon should know about a bearded dragon. This right here is the slideshow that I created and showed my parents. This was actually like over a year ago, so yeah.
Alright, so here is the slideshow that I made, and it is just a simple, slideshow about bearded dragons. So, I will show you guys it. Again, I made this over a year ago, and I haven't really looked at it, so, yeah. Alright, here we go. So this is the cover title page, and it's just a picture of a bearded dragon, and it says bearded dragons. Alright, next I just have the basic information, and again, this is pretty simple, just to give the overview to my parents. Alright, so size 10 to 24 inches, lifespan 6 to 11 years, diet crickets, other insects, and vegetables, healthcare prone to digestive impact from crunchy bugs, susceptible to metabolic bone disease and respiratory disease. Maintenance. I will use a reptile carpet as a substrate, and after the bearded dragon is grown, I will consider using the Biodude brand biodegradables as a substrate. I will clean it out every week. Since I will be using reptile carpet, it will be quick and easy, and will refill his food and water bowls every day. I will take care of the crickets in my room, and yes, I will feed the crickets, and I won't be disgusted. So that was basically just me trying to win my parents over by telling them that it was not too hard and that I will take care of my bearded dragon, which both of them are true. Alright, so the next thing that I did was the temperament. So, one great thing about bearded dragons is that they're typically quite gentle. Bearded dragons' aggressive displays are rarely seen by owners. You'll need to be sure to handle your pet regularly to keep him tame and socialized. Note, never pick your beardie up by the tail or legs. This can cause serious injuries. The bearded dragon has spines that usually lie flat, but if the dragon feels threatened, its throat expands and the spines stand up, making the dragon look like it has a beard. Virtually all bearded dragons available in America are captive bred, as Australia has strict laws against the exportation of its wildlife. Bearded dragons are easily found at pet stores and reptile shows, partly because they are easy to breed. So this was a lot of copy and pasted stuff mixed from a lot of different websites. And then also another thing that I would recommend is not doing like this much, because this is a lot of words. I would just do a few bullet points just to summarize it so they don't have to read a whole bunch. Alright. So next we have diet and water, and this isn't really long, but here we go. In the wild, bearded dragons are omnivores, eating a mixture of okay. Here, guys, I don't really want to read all this, and I don't want you guys to get bored. So if you want to read all this, just pause it, and you can read through. Otherwise, I'm going to go to the next thing, which is housing, and this is very, very long, very long. So if you want to read through this, then again, pause the video, and you can read through it, because I really do not want to read through all this, and I do not want you guys to get bored. Housing continued. This is how long I did it. Like both of these right here. So again, you can pause the video right here if you want to read this. Alright, here we have heating and lighting. Wow, I made these very small. Alright. So here, you can pause it on like this right here, if you want to read it. Alright, so this right here was the price. This was basically just everything you need. And yes, I did get my live bearded dragon from PetSmart. Because I didn't really want to go to a breeder, and my parents probably wouldn't be okay with that. But I mean, yes, sorry. But I got mine from PetSmart. He's fine. Would I recommend it? Probably not. But you can look through all this stuff. Um, yeah, this is not all you need, FYI. All right. We go. Why should I get a bearded dragon? I think I should get a bearded dragon because it's my 10th birthday, and this is all I'm asking for. Another reason is I've been taking Toby out a lot more often, and I've been trying to behave better. I really want to have the experience of owning a land reptile because I previously had my aquatic turtle. I will pay for $232, so that leaves you with around $40. I'm willing to pay more if you don't want to pay that much. I'm willing to keep the crickets in my room. I would really appreciate it if you at least consider this. So this was me basically, again, trying to convince them to let me have it. Alright, yeah, all this stuff is just my sources and the products that I featured in it. But yeah, that was pretty much it. So you can, like, look at this, but it was basically just me trying to convince my parents to let me get a bearded dragon. And it was for my 10th birthday. That's when I was trying to convince them, and now I'm 11, in case you guys were wondering. But yeah, I guess that's it.
Alright, my next tip is to not beg, guys. Like, gosh, sorry. I know how tempting it is to beg your parents for a bearded dragon and hope they'll say yes, but that's not how you earn a bearded dragon. You have to politely ask them and maybe remind them every week or so. Another way that might help you earn a bearded dragon is showing how responsible you are. So if you already have any other pets, then make sure you're taking care of them the best you can. Make sure if you have any chores, you're doing all of them to the best of your abilities, and basically anything else that will, help show your parents that you're responsible enough to take care of a bearded dragon. So I don't know if there's any more tips, but if there are, then please comment down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you on my next video, and until then, bye-bye.